Now, it is subsidized vaccines for the first year of this particular program. But the question is, what is the source of these vaccines? Because that has been quite debatable. So tonight, this is a platform. Where are we sourcing these vaccines from?
We source the vaccines locally, produced by our local scientists in one of our vaccine production institutes. It's a state corporation called kevevapi, Kenya Veterinary Vaccines Production Institute. It's been making this particular vaccine since the 1960s. Yeah.
Right.
We make them not just for local consumption, but also for export. And currently we're exporting to almost 12 or so countries around the world who actually give us feedback that our vaccine is of a superior quality. There has been no evidence at all that our vaccine is harmful to our animals. And it is absolutely not true that we were importing these vaccines for ulterior motives of harming our livestock. Again, like I said, that was fake news. It was propaganda just to make sure that the naysayers in this country who don't want government programs to succeed didn't want us to get into people's homes. But what did we do about the outreach? Of course, we went out and told Kenyans the truth. But at some point we said, listen, the people who really go out there to vaccinate the animals are the scientists, are the veterinary doctors. And we sent out our veterinary doctors to go out and clear the air as scientists to say, really, vaccines don't go into your DNA to change your genetics. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. It doesn't happen with humans. It doesn't happen with animals.
So on the
and that helped
breath,
quite a bit.
Yes, on the same breath, there was a conversation. And I link, and I'd want you to take this particular opportunity to clear the air, since we're here to clear the air.
Yes.
Is there a correlation between livestock and greenhouse emissions? Because there was that conversation around the campaign when it started. So where do we stand?
Yes, there is a correlation.
Yeah.
Livestock do emit greenhouse gases, methane to be specific. But there's many ways to be able to control that. It's a climate change issue.
Yeah.
You can control it by really the feeding program. It is not very prevalent in our neck of the woods in this part of the world because our production system is more extensive. So we are not confined somewhere in a farm producing intensively our livestock. Our livestock is all over in the rangelands going around. So the impact on the climate is actually very minimal. But there's many ways you can reduce those greenhouse gases. And being a country that is very climate action oriented, we are doing all we can to improve the feeds and other things to ensure that we can reduce the methane gases. But this